साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। अखंड मंडलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। Last but not the least, very small prayer from my bottom of the heart for Akhauri sir. त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. I prayed Almighty so that tomorrow Prasad Sahib will be back home. Thank you. Now the floor is yours, Anwar and Bhavika.
चंद्रेश्वर खान साहब 2 अमृत बानी बोल दें और ये इनको इजाजत दे दें, ये लोग शुरू करें. गणेश कुमार दास हैज आल्सो कम. गणेश कुमार जी, आपका स्वागत है. चंद्रेश्वर खान साहब, चंद्रेश्वर खान साहब, चंद्रेश्वर खान साहब,
चंद्रेश्वर खान साहब माइक पर नहीं है.
माइक पर नहीं है. हाँ, दो शब्द बोल दीजिए जिससे ये लोग शुरू कर दें. प्रसाद साहब,
बहुत धन्यवाद. बहुत सुंदर. आज के जो वक्ता हैं, हम सबों ने माना कि इनका उम्र कम है लेकिन इनका ज्ञान प्रबल है. और बेटे बेटियां यदि साक्षात भगवती सरस्वती का रूप हो तो हम लोगों का ये कर्तव्य होना चाहिए कि हम उसे सुने और अपनी समस्याओं का समाधान करें. हम लोगों ने सदा देख लिया कि साइबर क्राइम और लोगों का शर्म किस स्तर तक हीन हो गया है. ये क्रम्बलिंग सिविलाइजेशन के पूरे सांस्कृतिक क्षरण का एक युग है और जिसमें ये मॉडर्न टेक्निक जो है ये एक राक्षस का काम कर रहा है. तो हम लोग इसको समझें और इससे बचें. तो देखिएगा कि यदि खाली साक्षरा होंगे तो उल्टेंगे तो राक्षसा हो जाएंगे. इसके साथ हमें होना पड़ेगा सरस उलट करके भी सरस रहता है. मैं अधिक समय नहीं लेना चाहूंगा. शुभकामनाओं से आज की परम तेजस्वी समूह से आग्रह करूंगा, आभार जताऊंगा कि और विनम्रता पूर्वक कहना चाहूंगा कि आपके ज्ञान को प्रणाम. आप इसी रूप में आगे बढ़ते रहें और समाज का कल्याण करें. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपके आने के लिए और इस विषय को चुनने के लिए. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अमिताभ जी, आपने इसे शुरू करवाया. थैंक यू सो मच.
ओके. और अब we will request now Anwar Saab and Bhavika ma'am to start. Yesterday's was appreciated, though some hurdle came in the way of our webinar proceedings, but that didn't affect too much because we were not faulty for that, but we have to take some precautionary measures. So we expect some precautionary steps to be taken as you assured in your video advertisement video. So Bhavika ma'am and Anwar ji, so please start. Please start.
Yes, hello everyone. Good evening everyone. So our today's topic is about cybercrime with the help of AI. That how cybercrime can be used, can be advanced with the help of AI, and how we can use AI as a tool to secure the cyberspace. We can use AI to our benefit so that we can secure us from cybercrime, and also how cybercrime can take place with the AI, that we will explain. So I will request Mr. Anwar sir to start with the presentation. I will share the screen first.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible.
Yeah,
Sorry for
yeah,
the
you are.
inconvenience. The power just went out, so I won't be able to turn on the camera. Sorry for the inconvenience. I hope I'm
Beta,
audible to you.
yeah, Beta Anwar, you go ahead. We are with you.
Okay. Okay. So, thank you for the organizers for inviting me for this webinar, and I would like to straightly go to that topic. So, AI in cybercrime, a new frontier. So, this is the topic on which we'll be discussing today. So, we will explore a critical and emerging issue. So, what happens is AI or artificial intelligence is revolutionizing industries, automating processes, and also solving complex problems. But as with all technology, it has a darker side. So, cyber criminals are leveraging AI to create sophisticated, scalable, and highly targeted attacks. So, in this discussion, we will be examining the dual role of AI in cybersecurity, the growing challenges it presents, and the strategies to combat these threats effectively. So, first, what is AI? AI can be defined as the ability of a machine to mimic human intelligence, learning from data and adapting to new scenarios. So, while AI brings numerous benefits, it has also become a powerful weapon in the hands of cyber criminals. So, for example, automated phishing campaigns to generate deepfake content and enabling advanced ransomwares. So AI has fundamentally transformed the cyber threat landscape. So organizations worldwide are adopting AI-driven solutions to counterattack these threats, making a new era in cybersecurity where AI is used to fight AI. So right now, organizations are trying to fight AI with the help of AI. So we will be discussing about this topic in the uh, upcoming discussions. So first thing, let us look at some numbers. So when we are analyzing the cybersecurity statistics, 74% of AI security professionals report significant impacts from AI-powered threats, and 93% of business expect to face daily AI attacks within the next year. And the average cost of data breach has reached an all-time high of $4.88 million, which is reflecting as a 10% increase from previous years. So these figures, from just by looking at these figures, we can see that the threat posed by the AI in cybercrime is escalating, and the financial burden it imposes on the organization globally is also getting more hard for the business organizations, and also from the aspect of government organizations. So let us see what are the cost and frequency of cyber attacks, how it has increased with AI. So AI-driven cyber attacks are not only frequent, but also costly and efficient. Attackers use AI to automate malware distribution and exploit vulnerabilities. And they also execute social engineering attacks. So, based on this, we can see some numbers as 97% of cybersecurity professionals fear that their organization will face AI generated security incidents. And 87% believe these threats will persist for years to come. So we can see about the rate of these numbers or how big these numbers are. Now I'll be explaining to you regarding some of the different types of AI attacks. The first one is AI phishing. Phishing is something which has been going on in our society, but when AI has like involved in it, the rate and the intensity of attack has been staggering. So we can see 40% of phishing emails which are targeting businesses are now AI generated. And these emails are having a success rate of 60%. And this is similar to the traditional phishing attempts. And attackers save almost 95% in campaign cost by using AI tools like large language models. So what happens is attackers need not to do a lot of research and lot of preparation for this attack, because AI enables them to collect the data and also analyze these data and all these things. Whatever, almost 70 to 80 percentage of work done by human will be done by AI. So attackers can save almost 95% in campaign cost. So what happens is with phishing attacks costing an average of 4.88 million per breach, these organizations must prioritize employee training and advanced email filtering systems to counter these threats. Now let's talk about another type of attack, which is AI deepfakes. So here deepfakes are called as like AI generated videos or audio recordings designed to deceive, and they are increasingly used in cybercrime. So here realistic images, videos or audios will be created with the help of AI, and then these attackers will use it to manipulate a person or an organization for financial gains. So let's see some numbers. 61% of organizations reported a rise in deepfake related incidents last year. And deepfake enabled attacks are projected to increase 50% to 60% in 2024. And it is estimated that the loss will be almost 40 billion annually by 2027. So, mainly deepfakes are used for impersonating executives and spreading disinformation and executing fraudulent schemes. So, this highlights the need of advanced detection technologies and awareness programs. Now, we'll be discussing about another type which is known as AI ransomware. So, AI is also transforming ransomware attacks, making them more sophisticated and impactful. So when we are looking at the numbers, 48% of security professionals believe that AI will drive future ransomware attacks. And ransomware detection increased 13 times in the first half of 2023 alone. The average cost of a ransomware attack now stands at 4.45 million. So AI enables the attackers to automate encryption, strategically target the assets and bypass defenses, amplifying the impact of ransomware. So here AI helps the attacker to efficiently perform the attack. And next, I'll be talking about AI crypto crimes. Crypto crime is a modern crime. It has not been there for past almost, if we go look like almost 10 or 15 years. Cryptocurrency was at its starting stage. It was not popular, but right now a large population is following this crypto market, and they are easily susceptible to these kinds of attack. So let's look at the numbers here. By 2026, 70% of crypto crimes are expected to involve deepfake technology. So they are incorporating deepfake technology to commit a crypto crime. So losses from these crypto crimes have been estimated like 5.6 billion in 2023, representing half of all reported financial frauds. So when we compare it, half of the all reported financial frauds are crypto crimes. And AI allows attackers to manipulate digital transactions, making regulatory frameworks and fraud detection system critical in combating these threats. And now we can talk about the cyber security risk, which is coming from AI generated cyber attacks. So here we can, as we study the reports which are published, 60% of IT professionals feel their organization lack the tool to counter AI generated threat. And 41% of the organization rely on outdated endpoint detection system, which are often ineffective. So what happens is in endpoint detection system, this threat detection or this crime detection will be only happening once it has happened. So in the current scenario, once the attack starts, then it is very difficult to prevent or to stop it if you are not able to detect it. And the surprising fact is that 31% of the organization are still planning to increase investment in these inadequate solutions like endpoint detection systems. So this lack of preparedness highlights the importance of adopting AI native cybersecurity solutions, which can effectively counter evolving threats. So we can say that AI as a double-edged sword. Why is it? Because AI is both a powerful tool for cybersecurity and weapon for cyber criminals. On the defensive side, AI enables real-time threat detection, vulnerability analysis, and automated responses. And on the offensive side, attackers use AI to automate attacks, craft personalized phishing messages, and evolve their techniques in real time. So this dual nature of AI underscores the need for an ethical AI development and robust security framework to protect against the misuse. Now, let's look at some of the characteristics of this cyber attack. The first thing is automation. AI reduces the need of human intervention, increasing the attack efficiency. That means if I want to attack a person, if I want to plan a cyber attack on a person, in the from the past days, what I have to do is all the data collection, the methods, all these things I should be the one planning. And not only that, during the attack I will have to carefully monitor each and every segment so that I'll be able to alter the required adjustments and needs. So here what happens is AI is capable of doing these alterations, and AI is capable of gathering all this data. Almost 70 to 80% of the job or the things which has to be done, it will be carried out by AI. So here this automation makes the attack efficient. And the next one is efficient data gathering. AI accelerates reconnaissance and identify targets and vulnerabilities quickly. So from the point of a man or a human being, you will have to physically and carefully look for the vulnerabilities or the loopholes within a system. But using AI, it is very easy to detect a vulnerability because AI is capable of doing it, and it is quite efficient in doing it in real time. And the next one is customization. AI personalizes the phishing campaigns and attacks to make them more convincing. So, in simple language, I can say if I want to attack a particular person or if I want to phish a particular person, I need to gather his information so that I can make a personalized email or personalized content so that it will hook him or this person will get interested in that particular message. So it will be different for different people. So depending on their characteristics or character, their behavior or the area where they are working. So depending on that, personalized messages should be made. So as AI has been introduced into this field, AI is capable of doing it. AI can personalize a content to the targeted person. So next one is adaptation. This is the most important aspect. What happens is just like I'll tell as a normal example. The thing is, suppose I'm doing a work. If I'm continuously doing a particular work, I will get experience. I will gain experience from it. So the next time I will be able to do it more efficiently. I can expect what are the results and what are the different methods. Same way, AI evolves its tactics in real time. So what happens is in every time when AI is trying to do a particular thing, it will be gaining experiences. So in the aspect of decision making, AI becomes more efficient. And this helps AI to bypass the conventional defenses because these conventional defenses will be following a particular protocol. So AI will be able to bypass it with the experience as it can evolve its tactics. So now I would like to hand over it to Bhavika ma'am. She will be explaining the upcoming Right.
Acha, Mr. Anwar, one thing I want to ask, whenever these people, hackers and these online criminals, so when they started thinking about making online crimes, cyber crimes, so they had invented so many things and they are implementing all the things and they are robbing people, no? So in the same speed, have we started precautionary step to be taken so that they can be identified easily and they can be arrested or they should be without punishment? They will not stop their crime. So, what steps have been taken like those criminals? Is it less than their speed, or is it more than their speed? So, so many people have been cheated, and one gentleman today has told me, he is scientist, senior scientist of this ICAR. He told that he was also cheated like this. So, what steps we are taking, and why our speed of precautionary steps to be implemented is not more than their speed of making crimes?
Okay, so I perfectly understand your question. So here, this question has two parts. The first thing is, are we prepared? Or
Yeah,
the second question is, what are the steps we have been taking?
yeah,
So the
yeah.
first thing we have to understand
And
is,
whether our precautionary steps are effective or not.
okay, sir. Okay. So right now I'll be answering one question from that. The thing is,
Mm.
when they are attacking us, first thing, we don't know how the attack is coming, and
Yeah.
every attack might be different. As I already explained, AI is able to adapt. So
Mm.
what happens is, and the number of attacks which is happening on a daily basis, and
Yeah.
as the AI adapts, it is more powerful. That is one thing, and the scale of attack. And there is an important aspect. Many of the people, like ordinary people like us, we don't even
Mm.
know if we are being attacked.
Mm.
That is one thing. That is the technical disadvantage or technical limitation for an ordinary person.
Mm.
And for the other two answers, for your question, Bhavika ma'am will be explaining the steps we have taken and all the what can we do. So it basically we can say what can we do against it. So Bhavika ma'am will be explaining regarding that part. Bhavika ma'am, are you there?
Okay, Bhavika
Anwar,
ma'am.
Uh, yes, sir.
may
Sir,
I?
very well presented. Very. It was a very clear presentation and very informative presentation. So now I will further answer the questions that Amitabh sir has asked that are present in our presentation with some measures from our side. That what can we do on our individual level to secure ourselves from cyber crimes with the help of AI.
Okay. विनय शुक्ला जी, आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग यू, हम अनुरोध करते हैं कि इसको रिकॉर्ड कर लीजिएगा, क्योंकि हम लोग इसको फिर से देखेंगे और सुन करके फिर ये प्रिकॉशनरी स्टेप लेंगे। ये प्रिकॉशनरी स्टेप भाविका मैम ने और इनकी टीम ने बड़ी सावधानी से बनाया है। हम हमसे डिस्कशन हुआ था कल, तो हम लोगों ने सोचा था कि आज लेंगे। आज हमारे ये फिर से ये बदानी साहब भी आ गए, एम्स के डीन साहब, और भी बहुत सारे विद्वान लोग आए हैं। तो हम लोग इसको सुन करके हम लोग अपने पावर से उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने का चेष्टा करेंगे। ओके, ओके भाविका मैम, कंटिन्यू।
Yes, sir. Sir, for before explaining the precautionary measures, I will first tell about the types of cyber attacks, the main three types of cyber attacks that can take place with the help of AI. So, first is social engineering attack. So, what is social engineering? Engineering means to create something, to create a structure. And what are we creating here? We are creating a social structure, a situation that can manipulate human behavior, and that behavior will fulfill some other person's purpose. uh, the situation can be made so that the victim can share sensitive data by emotionally manipulating him or her. The engineering attack can make the person transfer money, or sell the ownership of a high value items, or grant access to a system. So, in an AI driven social engineering attack, an algorithm can be used, because social engineering can be done without AI, but with the AI, it can be done in in a very advanced way, and with less planning. And AI will control the whole planning, and the it will be more resourceful for uh, the social engineering planner to use algorithm, so that he can form a situation that will manipulate a human, and he will the victim will share sensitive information. He can transfer his money to his account, to her account. So it can be used to do the following. The algorithm can be used to do following: it can identify an ideal target. So without AI, what had been done, without the AI, the person had to first identify target himself only. It took time, and it took uh, days of planning to find a target that can fit his motives. But with the help of AI can search a whole social media platform and find an ideal target, including both the overall corporate target and a person within the organization who can serve as a gateway to the IT environment. So the AI will find an individual, or it can target someone, some official within the organization, who will serve as a gateway to the IT environment. Second, the AI can develop a persona. As we have seen the news, we have heard some news that nowadays AI based social media accounts are formed. In that social media accounts, no a real person is there, and AI based AI formed individual is there, and uh, he posts the photos are posted by the AI daily, and the account may be operated by the human, but the whole account is depicted as a uh, is formed by the AI. The profile picture is of seems like a human, but in that, the photo can be AI made, and the whole account might be fake. But the account is operated hiddenly by human. But in the real thing, it is a fake account. So the AI can develop a persona. It can form a fake account, and it can correspond online presence. So what is nowadays being done? Fake online presence, fake online presence is made. What people do, they form some centers, they form some hidden offices. There they operate hundreds of mobile phones, uh, hundred of mobile phones that are not on that are on someone's name. And what do they do? That from these mobile phones, the accounts are made, and likes are given to every some channels, some YouTube channels. Comments are formed in fake comments are formed. As you can see in social media, fake comments are formed, fake messages are there. So who does that? AI facilitates these things, so that uh, some human might get provoked by this. Some human might get emotionally manipulated with the message, so that he can be emotionally vulnerable and provide some information, or some monetary gain can be obtained by the attacker. So it can also develop a realistic and plausible scenario that would generate attention. So it can also write a personalized message, or create multimedia assets, कि मतलब वो ऐसा मैसेज बना सकता है, या एक वीडियो ऑडियो रिकॉर्डिंग बना सकता है, फेक ऑडियो रिकॉर्डिंग, ताकि वो जो टारगेट, जो विक्टिम है, वो क्या सोचेंगे कि वो उनसे रिलेटेड हैं, या वो उनके कोई रिलेटिव से आया है वो मैसेज। वो ऑडियो ऐसा बनाएंगे कि वो उसकी अपने रिलेटिव की रियल आवाज़ लगेगी। तो ऐसे मैसेजेस और ऐसे ऑडियोज़ बना सकते हैं, जिससे वो टारगेट को ट्रिक कर सकते हैं, और टारगेट अपनी सेंसिटिव इन्फॉर्मेशन उनको प्रोवाइड कर देंगे। तो ये सोशल इंजीनियरिंग अटैक्स में आती है, और इसी में इन सोशल इंजीनियरिंग अटैक द डीप फेक्स कम। And after that, phishing already Anwar sir has explained. And deepfake is the same, that in that a realistic audio video recordings of individual are made that trick victims into believing that they're interacting with someone they know, but it's not like that. So next, uh, previously I explained cyber attacks that are targeted towards an individual, but now I will explain the AI powered cyber attacks that can potentially target an organization, a business. So in that, uh, first is the sorry first is the business email compromise. In the business email compromise, what is done that an email is formed, a fake email is formed. That was also explained yesterday, that in phishing attack, a target organization obtains an email that the AI, but how AI helps in this? AI algorithms can analyze communication patterns. मतलब AI क्या करते हैं कि जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का कम्युनिकेशन पैटर्न है, कि जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है वो कैसे अपने ईमेल्स लिखते हैं, उनके लास्ट में जैसे थैंक्स एंड रिगार्ड्स के बाद वो कौन सा एफिलिएशन लगाते हैं, नाम कैसे लिखते हैं, उनका फॉन्ट साइज, फॉन्ट स्टाइल, और कैसे वो एक दूसरे को एड्रेस करते हैं, रिस्पेक्टेड सर, डियर सर, या कैसे उनका मतलब कम्युनिकेशन रहता है, ये एआई हेल्प करता है एनालाइज करने में. वरना फिशिंग अटैक्स तो पहले भी होते थे, फिशिंग अटैक्स वर डन प्रीवियसली आल्सो, बट एआई फैसिलिटेट्स the the malicious user in finding the exact pattern, so he can form an accurate email that seems legitimate. So uh, what it does, that AI algorithms can analyze communication patterns and generate convincing phishing emails that impersonate high level executives or business partners, and it aims aiming to deceive employees into performing unauthorized actions like initiating fraudulent transaction. For example, you can get an email that seems to be from a higher official, a CEO. So he is saying that you have to uh, transact some money in a few minutes. It's an emergency. In the email it is written it's an emergency, and you think that it's a legitimate email, but it's not. So uh, you trick you get tricked into transferring the money to someone else's account that you might not be knowing. Second is the advanced persistent threats. Advanced persistent threats is use sophisticated techniques to breach business networks that remain undetected and exfiltrate sensitive information over an extended period. So इसमें क्या होता है कि they exploit the networks, and they are very hidden. And in this, the AI algorithms, it's a very technical thing, and it is similar to it is similar to hacking. In this, the AI algorithms help. They enable the attackers to adapt their tactics, evade security measures, and exploit vulnerabilities in business systems. Third is ransomware. In ransomware, uh, what AI does, ransomware you all already know, but AI algorithm can automate it and enhance ransomware distribution and selectively target the assets. It increases the potential payout for cyber criminals. So in that, the AI can analyze the uh, ideal targets, that who can really get tricked into obtaining the software, the illegal software. So AI enables in automates the distribution. Without sorry sorry without AI, uh, ransomware was there, but its distribution wasn't automated. So uh, अब that हम अगर देखा जाए तो AI की वजह से जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पैटर्न है वो ऑटोमेट हो जाता है, कि जो भी इलीगल सॉफ्टवेयर है वो इजीली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो सकते हैं आइडियल टारगेट्स को. Fourth is fraudulent transaction. Scammers can employ sophisticated AI algorithms to automate fraudulent transactions targeting businesses. AI driven fraud can mimic legitimate transaction patterns to evade traditional fraud detection systems and exploit weakness in payment processes. So, a fraudulent transaction तो पहले भी होते थे, बट AI what AI does है कि AI के एल्गोरिथम क्या करते हैं कि वो एक जो ट्रांजैक्शन पैटर्न्स है लाइक OTPs, लाइक एक OTPs, ईमेल्स या ऐसे पैटर्न्स जिससे हमें लगे कि हम असली में वो पेमेंट कर रहे हैं और सही अकाउंट में जा रहा है, तो लेकिन ऐसा नहीं होता। वो AI ड्रिवन फ्रॉड वो क्या करती है, वो मिमिक करते हैं ऐसे ट्रांजैक्शन पैटर्न्स जिसकी वजह से हम फ्रॉड डिटेक्ट नहीं कर पाते हैं एंड पेमेंट प्रोसेसेस वीकन हो जाते हैं। एंड आफ्टर दैट पेमेंट गेटवे फ्रॉड इज cyber criminals may utilize AI technology to automate the payment gateways frauds and make it more sophisticated and challenging to detect. Fifth one is distributed denial of services attacks. So yesterday, Charu ma'am had explained that distributed denial of service attacks are the ones that include increasing the fake traffic in the websites so that the servers are stopped and the particular service that that website provides will not work. कि मतलब DDoS में क्या होता है कि एक पर्टिकुलर फेक ट्रैफिक उसमें डिप्लॉय किया जाता है थ्रू AI पावर्ड बॉटनेट्स। मतलब विदाउट AI भी होता है, लेकिन विदाउट AI कैसे होता है कि वो जो अटैकर्स हैं वो फेक ट्रैफिक इसमें सर्वर में डाल देते हैं वेबसाइट में। उससे क्या होता है कि वो जो अगर ज़्यादा ट्रैफिक होगा तो वो जो सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर रहा है वो ऑनलाइन साइट वो नहीं प्रोवाइड कर सकता, उसमें डिस्ट्रप्शन आ जाता है। लेकिन AI क्या करता है, AI पावर्ड बॉटनेट्स क्या करते हैं, इस चीज़ को और फास्ट तरीके से कर सकते हैं और एक लार्ज स्केल पे एक सर्विस को बंद कर सकते हैं। जैसे वो एक्सेसिवली मास वॉल्यूम में मैलिशियस ट्रैफिक को डाल देंगे साइट में, और इससे क्या होगा, जो बिजनेस ऑपरेशंस है, जो पूरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, उसका बिजनेस जो ऑनलाइन चल रहा होगा वो बंद हो जाएगा, वो डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगा। So after that, last I will explain intellectual property theft. In that, AI can help cyber criminals to automate the process of targeting business to steal valuable intellectual property. कि मतलब इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी थेफ्ट पहले भी होता था, लेकिन बट AI क्या करते हैं कि दे आइडेंटिफाई द ट्रेड सीक्रेट्स दैट और सेंसिटिव इंफॉर्मेशन, एक सेंसिटिव इंफॉर्मेशन या ऐसा सीक्रेट जो यूनिकली किसी बिजनेस का है, जैसे लोगो या कोई बिजनेस सीक्रेट, ट्रेड सीक्रेट, जो AI को पता लग गए और AI के थ्रू जो कि कोई मैलिशियस यूजर है वो उसे यूज कर सकता है और वो उसको उससे क्या होगा कि वो इट विल फैसिलिटेट द थेफ्ट ऑफ द ट्रेड सीक्रेट फॉर कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज। जैसे दो बिजनेसेस हैं और एक बिजनेस का ट्रेड सीक्रेट AI ने लीक कर दिया है, तो दूसरा बिजनेस क्या करेगा, उसी ट्रेड सीक्रेट को उनके अगेंस्ट यूज कर सकता है ताकि बिकॉज ऑफ कंपटीशन और फाइनेंशियल गेन। So how can we safeguard our business? So AI driven cyber attacks may seem unstoppable, but they are not completely unbeatable. The trick is to fight fire with fire. Cybersecurity is evolving with AI as well. To stay ahead of cybercrime in this new frontier, businesses should adopt a comprehensive strategy combining AI and human expertise. यहाँ पे human expertise का बहुत बड़ा इसमें रोल है, क्योंकि humans ही AI के ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ AI अकाउंटेबल हैं। AI को कोई अकाउंटेबल नहीं ठहरा सकता, बट जो AI को ऑपरेट कर रहा है उसे ही हम अकाउंटेबल ठहराएंगे। तो उसमें business should adopt robust security measures, including implementing advanced AI-driven cybersecurity solutions for real-time threat detection. As Anwar sir said, कि real time threat detection is not there, as some companies still depend on end time detection. An organization can ensure this by assigning time consuming low risk tasks to AI software. So what is means कि organization क्या कर सकते हैं कि वो एक टाइम कंज्यूमिंग टास्क एआई को प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, और ऐसा टास्क एआई को प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं जिसमें ज़्यादा रिस्क ना हो। वो एआई को हमें ऐसे टास्क नहीं देने जिनमें सीक्रेट्स इन्वॉल्व हों, जिनमें कॉन्फिडेंशियल डेटा इन्वॉल्व हो, या जिसमें नेशनल सिक्योरिटी की बात हो। एंड उसके साथ साथ हमें एक एक्सपीरियंस्ड ऑफिशियल को एआई के ऑपरेशन पे ध्यान, एआई के ऑपरेशन को मॉनिटर करने के लिए रखना चाहिए, ताकि वो उसके सिक्योरिटी एस्पेक्ट्स को चेक कर सके। आफ्टर दैट एआई यूज, जो एआई के साइबर सिक्योरिटी प्रिवेंशन सर्विस है उनके मुताबिक the AI powered cybersecurity prevention surveys review that only 15% of stakeholders feel non AI cybersecurity tools are capable of detecting and stopping AI generated threats. 60 50% of organizations say they are using AI to compensate for a cybersecurity skills gap. As 50% organization ये कहते हैं कि जो स्किल्स गैप है, वो जो साइबर सिक्योरिटी के स्किल्स जो वो ह्यूमंस के थ्रू नहीं कर पा रहे, वो एआई से उस चीज़ को कॉम्पेंसेट कर रहे हैं। तो एआई का यूटिलाइजेशन हो रहा है, एआई इज बीइंग यूटिलाइज्ड इन द साइबर सिक्योरिटी। 70% of cybersecurity professionals say AI proves highly effective for detecting threats that previously would have gone unnoticed. So AI ने, अब ये AI के advantages हैं कि AI क्या कर रहा है कि वो डिटेक्ट कर रहा है वो थ्रेट्स जो ह्यूमंस भी डिटेक्ट नहीं कर पाते रियल टाइम में। हाँ, and 73% of cybersecurity teams want to shift focus to an AI powered preventive strategies. तो ज़्यादातर कंपनीज चाहती हैं कि AI powered solutions हमारी टीम्स में हों। And 50% and 65% of security teams report challenges integrating AI cybersecurity solutions with legacy system. अब ये क्या है कि 65% जो कंपनीज हैं, जो टीम्स हैं, वो ये रिपोर्ट कर रहे हैं कि जो एआई के थ्रू साइबर सिक्योरिटी सॉल्यूशंस है, वो उनको लेगेसी सिस्टम, जो उनका पुराना सिस्टम है, उसको इंटीग्रेट करने में उनको चैलेंजेस आ रहे हैं, ऑब्स्टेकल्स आ रहे हैं, और उन चीज़ को वो उन्हें ओवरकम करना है। तो लेकिन ज़्यादातर जो मोस्ट ऑफ द कंपनीज वांट टू इंक्लूड एआई फॉर इंक्लूडिंग फॉर साइबर सिक्योरिटी। Excuse me. Sorry, actually my family. Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Sorry for
please,
the disturbance.
Bhavika Beti, continue.
Okay, sir. Sir, is the presentation clear now? Sir, is it audible?
Yes.
You are audible and presentation is also clear.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so how we can use? So we previously presented that how AI is being used for cybercrime, but how AI can be used as a cybersecurity solution that will present. So incorporated into cybersecurity operations, AI is expected to improve threat detection and vulnerability management a lot times more. In addition, AI could also contribute to easing talent shortage issues in cybersecurity operation. कि अगर if there are many manpower to understand AI, to understand cybersecurity, a company can also employ AI to compensate for the shortage of the people that can monitor the cybercrime. So overall, the improved security constituted the main benefit of AI initiative in enterprises in 2023. Nevertheless, the integration of AI into cyber security process is not without risks, as AI, particularly generative AI, can be used to advance adversarial capabilities such as phishing, malware development, and deepfakes. So ये दोनों advantages and disadvantages हैं. So, but now I will tell how you can prepare for an AI cyber attack. So, in an era, so there is a okay, huh? Yes. So there is a link. There is a project known as the Open Worldwide Application Security Project that has published AI security guidelines. A guidance that you can there. Here is the link. That here you can see the link, and you will get all information that how we can prepare um, uh, for the AI attack. We can prepare our team or our business organizations to identify the threats, identify how AI works, and risk posed by AI. All information is in this link. I myself couldn't explain that because there is a lot of technicality involved in there. But someone who is eager, that one among you, who is eager to include AI in your organization or AI in your businesses, you can see these guidelines, and you can train your professionals beforehand for uh, making yourself prepared for AI cyber crimes. So I will give a little bit of glimpse that what are in the guidelines. So it is super important to use AI responsibly by knowing the risks and having ways to manage them. Here are the key steps to keep AI safe. We have to first create AI rules, that is AI governance. You can think of this like making guidelines or rules to manage how AI is built, used, and checked for safety. That is, if there are quality assurance, is there quality check time to time. And second, we can update our security practices to include AI. We can treat AI like any other part of our system. We can identify the risk it might bring and decide how to protect against them. Third is, if you create AI systems, even if you don't train models yourself, कि मतलब अगर आपने AI system कहीं और से लिया है और अगर आप मॉडल्स खुद से ट्रेन नहीं कर रहे कि जिसमें कोई और एक्सपर्ट इन्वॉल्व है. क्योंकि AI में क्या होता है कि जो डेटा कोई डेटा होता है जिससे हम AI को ट्रेन करते हैं. जैसे अगर कोई कस्टमर्स के जो रिस्पॉन्सेज हैं, हमने वो कस्टमर्स के रिस्पॉन्सेज AI में डाले हैं कि कोई प्रोडक्ट है या कोई थिंग है जो उन्हें पसंद आया है, तो उसको वो AI वो पूरा डेटा, एक पर्टिकुलर पॉपुलेशन का डेटा वो अपने वो उसके वो लर्निंग के लिए लगाएगा. तो AI उससे सीखेगा कि कौन सा प्रोडक्ट सबसे ज़्यादा पॉपुलेशन को पसंद आया, उसके हिसाब से वो रिस्पॉन्स बनाएगा. तो इस तरह से वो चीज़ें समझता है. तो अगर हम इस चीज़ को हम ट्रेनिंग भी कह सकते हैं कि AI को हम ट्रेन कर रहे हैं. तो इसमें क्या है कि अगर इसमें कोई और इन्वॉल्व है, कि हमें देखना चाहिए कि जो लोग इन्वॉल्व हैं उनको हम अपने साथ लें और उनसे हम सीखें. तो हमें इन्वॉल्व करना है एक्सपर्ट्स को एट एन अर्ली स्टेज. अगर हम AI को भी इंक्लूड कर रहे हैं, वी हैव टू मेक श्योर द पीपल डिजाइनिंग एंड बिल्डिंग योर AI फॉलो सिक्योर प्रैक्टिसेस, कि वो सिक्योर प्रैक्टिसेस फॉलो करें जस्ट लाइक विद रेगुलर सॉफ्टवेयर. वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द रिस्क. We have to learn about specific dangers linked to AI and use tools or processes to reduce those risks. You have to check your AI suppliers, that if you are getting AI tools from others, अगर हम कहीं और से tools ले रहे हैं AI के लिए, जैसे कुछ सॉफ्टवेयर्स, कुछ मशीन लर्निंग एल्गोरिथम्स, we have to ensure they follow good security practices. And वो good security practices is the keyword here. Fourth is, we have to reduce the risks of AI misuse. In this, हमें क्या करना है? We have to only give the data and permissions your AI needs. हमें एक्स्ट्रा डेटा AI को नहीं देना. हमें वही डेटा देना है जो हम चाहते हैं कि हम वो AI लर्न करे. और कुछ ऐसा डेटा जो कॉन्फिडेंशियल हो या कुछ ऐसा डेटा हो जो रिस्की हो AI को बताना, तो वो हमें उसे नहीं देना है. वो हमें ऑफलाइन ही डॉक्यूमेंट करना है इन द in an offline form or in other system without the AI. We have to add safeguards like having human double check. हमें इसमें humans का होना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि क्योंकि AI को humans ही operate करते हैं तो हमें humans के through double check करने हैं AI's decision एंड हमें किसी ह्यूमन को ही अकाउंटेबल ठहराना है मतलब कि जो कोई एआई को ऑपरेट कर रहा है कि अगर उन एआई की तरफ से कोई गलती हुई है या एआई ने कोई डेटा लीक कर लिया गलती से तो जो ह्यूमन या कोई इंडिविजुअल उस एआई को ऑपरेट कर रहा था तो वही अकाउंटेबल होगा तो ये हमें रूल्स हमें इम्प्लीमेंट करने हैं अपने बिजनेसेस में और सभी कंट्रीज की लॉज में Now, how can we secure AI assets? The organization should regard AI assets as an extension of attack surface and secure AI data, computer resources, algorithms, and models. So we have to हमें देखना कि AI assets हैं वो हमें secure रखने हैं जो हमारे AI tools, our AI algorithms, we have to secure them all. जैसे हम किसी और मॉडल्स को सिक्योर रखते हैं हम अपने कंप्यूटर रिसोर्सेज को सिक्योर रखते हैं वी सिक्योर अवर कंप्यूटर रिसोर्सेज सिमिलर लाइक दैट वी हैव टू सिक्योर अवर एआई एसेट्स सो बेसिक सिक्योरिटी सेफगार्ड्स इंक्लूड विजिबिलिटी monitoring detection response access controls defense in depth risk vulnerability management zero trust and control so it means first visibility means कि everything that AI does, how AI comes to a decision or how AI operates should be transferable and visible. Second is monitoring, detection and response. That's very crucial कि monitoring, continuous monitoring होनी चाहिए AI की in the working and operation of AI and machine learning. And how he responds to the data. Third is access controls that it is very important to know whom we give the controls of AI and who operates AI. The person that operates AI should have a good intention. Fifth, defense in depth. We have to know what defensive mechanisms and what types of preventive strategies in depth can we follow to secure a AI based system from malicious users. Sixth is risk vulnerability management. We have to be prepared, and we have to proactively manage any vulnerability that might happen. And seventh is the major thing we have to uh, we have to implement zero trust policy. We can't trust anybody when AI comes because AI we can even trust the AI itself because AI can unknowingly uh, uh, reveal some data to other application and some hijacks or some breach can happen to AI anytime. So you have to implement zero trust policy. So after that now, Mr. Anwar sir will tell about some case studies. Thank you.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
sir, you
yeah.
are.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you,
100%
Bhavika ma'am,
audible.
for thank you, Bhavika ma'am, for providing this valuable information. Now let's look at some of the real case studies which had happened recently. So, first case is a deepfake fraud which happened in Hong Kong in 2023. So here what happened is there is an organization called Aru. So it is a multinational professional service firm which provides design, engineering, and architectural and planning advisories. So what happened is in January 2023, this Aru's Hong Kong office they fell as a victim to a sophisticated deepfake scam. So what happened is cyber criminals created a highly realistic video and audio deepfake of the company's CFO. So there was a live video conference happening, and the criminals deepfake impersonated CFO. So actually they created a deepfake video and audio, and what they did is they instructed the employees to transfer almost 25.6 million to a particular account. So what happened is this deepfake was so convincing that the employees had no reason to doubt it, the reason to doubt its authenticity, and they just authorized the transaction. So let's see how the criminals planned it, or how the method of attack happened. First step is reconnaissance. That means the attackers gathered publicly available information about the CFO, including the video footage from corporate announcements or interviews, and they trained their AI model. So next step, what they did is the deepfake creation using advanced AI tools such as MediaPipe or YOLO V5. All using these tools, they generated a realistic video and audio clone for the CFO. And then what happened is, during a video conference, the attackers used the deepfake to deliver instructions, exploiting the sense of urgency and authority often associated with senior executives. So, what happens is, when a CFO is giving you an instruction, mostly nobody is going to question him. And when you are putting a sense of urgency that this is an immediate need, or this is an emergency, obviously the employees will not question it, or they will not feel any doubts in it. So what happens is, the attackers framed the transfer as a time-sensitive deal. So it leveraged the social engineering to pressure the employees into this compliance. So what happened is, a financial loss of 25.6 million, and apart from that, a reputational damage to the company, as this raised concern about their internal security. So what happens is, once an attack happens, the company's security is questioned. So what happens is, a costly investigation and all these things were needed for the company and all these things. So here we can see the significance of this case is, it demonstrates the evolving sophistication of deepfake technology in real-time application. So we don't even know if you might not be even sure if I am the real person or is this a deepfake. So the AI tool is so sophisticated that it is very difficult to understand or identify which is real and which is unreal, if you are not having a proper security protocol, or if you are not very good at detecting it. And here we can see that the vulnerabilities in corporate workflows, which rely on video communication for decision making. So what happens is, if a serious or important conference is happening, if it is in a single room, if it is everybody is sitting together and discussing, then we can trust everything. When this is happening in a video communications or these kinds of online rooms, there are some vulnerabilities. So attackers are using these vulnerabilities to make a financial gain. And for the next case, we can see it's a cryptocurrency fraud which happened in Southeast Asia. That is also happened in 2023. So here what happened is, in December 2023, these cyber criminals used a deepfake technology to impersonate a prominent government official in Singapore and Thailand. So this deepfake endorsed a fraudulent cryptocurrency investment platform, targeting individuals through social media ads, emails, and fake press releases. So what they did is, they introduced a cryptocurrency investment platform, and they used the identity of a government official, and they used different medias like social media ads and also emails and fake press releases to distribute this attack. And what happened is, the scam was successfully duped hundreds of victims. So almost hundreds of victims were trapped in it, and they could accumulate almost 12.5 million US dollars to the attacker's account. So here what happened is, the method of attack is social engineering. So in social engineering, what happens is, the attackers exploited public trust in government officials by creating an AI generated video that appeared to show these figures promoting the investment platform. That means, when we are seeing a government official promoting something, we will trust them. So this is what this social engineering aspect is the one which the criminals used in this case. And the next one is, using social media platforms, these attackers distributed this deepfake alongside fabricated articles and press releases. So what happened is, when these articles and press releases are also attached along with this deepfake fabricated case, people will gain more trust, and it will add more credibility to that information. So next one is, victims were lured into investing money, often with promises of high returns or government-backed guarantees. So what happened here is they offered victims a huge amount of plan in which if you're investing a particular amount, you will be getting high returns. And when this in this platform, what they did is they used government officials' identity. So it gained the trust of the victims. So what happens is, so at last what happened is almost $12.5 million were taken from these small business owners and retirees who were trying to invest the money in a stable government supported scheme. The next one is what happened is the public trust in digital investment, the whole digital investment sector, the trust of the people in or the trust of the public in digital investments was damaged. The next one is next case we can see a law enforcement scam which happened in Thailand. That is also happened in 2023. So cyber criminals created a deep fake of a female police officer and used it to carry out a series of scams in Thailand. So victims were contacted by the officer through a video call and instructed to pay a fine or provide sensitive information as part of fake legal investigations. So these kinds of attack is happening in a large number in India right now. What happens is you will be getting a call, and on the other side you will be seeing a government official, a police officer, or somebody who makes up and who will be sitting there and telling that he is from this department or I'm holding this position and we are investigating a particular case and we have found your involvement in this case. So like that, when a government official is talking to you as a normal person or as a normal person who is not a like but who is who don't have much idea regarding this, they will believe it because they won't be thinking a lot of things because in front of them their police officer is sitting and this police officer will be giving your personal information to you, like your name, you are from this place, you are working in this place, this is your contact number, so we have all your details, now you have to do what we say. So when this comes, this public who doesn't know anything regarding it falls for it. So here the method of attack is, first one is identity forgery. The attackers source the video of real police officers to create an AI-driven deepfake that mimic the speech, expression, and appearance. So the AI tool is so advanced that it can mimic the way they are speaking, how their expression goes, and also how they are appearing. So AI is very sophisticated tool which can go that deep. Like it is not easy for a normal ordinary person to identify which is real or which is fake. So next what happens is social, again we come to the social engineering part. Here the victims were targeted with convincing narratives such as being implicated in crimes or overdue fines. So they will be saying like there is a fine on you, you will have to pay the fine. Or sometimes they will be telling like you are part of this criminal activity, so we will need to get these informations, so you will have to submit these confidential data from your company or maybe some confidential financial data, so you will have to submit it to us, you will be able to you should give your bank details. So all these things they will ask. So as a normal man, he doesn't know which is right and which is wrong, so he will easily fall for it. And after that, what the attackers do is the attackers demand immediate payment via digital wallet or bank transfer. So they will not give you time. They will not say like you have to come to this office in the next day or you have to come and appear in the court. They will not say that. They will ask immediate payment via digital wallet or bank transfer. So if the victim is not able to understand which is real or which is fake, they will fall for it. So this is what happens. So what are the impact of these kinds of attack? First thing is, and the most important thing is financial loss in the individual. And some people might be saving a huge sum of money and they will be forced to give all this money there. But by the time they realize this was an attack or this was a criminal activity, their money would have been already transferred from different bank accounts and it would have been lost in the network. So the next thing is damage the credibility of law enforcement and institutions. So what happens is when the next time when a real government agency tries to contact a person, he will not be cooperating because he doesn't know which is real and which is wrong. So that also puts up a threat to the credibility of law enforcement institutions. And it also increases skepticism amongst the public. That means public will start thinking like this institution if sometimes maybe the officer, the real officer might be calling for a particular information, this public will get panicked and they will not be cooperating with the officers. So this is what happened in this case. Now we can see another case, which is a corporate espionage in Vietnam. It also happened in 2023. So here what happened is, in Vietnam, attackers used a deepfake of senior executives to deceive employees into sharing sensitive corporate information, including the trade secret and intellectual property. So most of the corporates and companies will have some patents or trademarks or copyrights. So all these are intellectual properties. So what have other, and they also have trade secrets. The attack primarily targeted multinational companies in technology and manufacturing sectors. So the method was, first one, the public videos and social media posts of executives were used to create deepfake avatars. So they use the social media posts or their speeches, any video conferences which are publicly available. So they used this content to train the AI. And then what happened? Employees received a video call or email containing deepfake videos of their executive requesting access to proprietary information. So what happens is, in a company, under different designations, different people will be having different accesses. Suppose a person who is holding an executive position will be having a huge access in the company. At the same time, a low level officer will be having a limited access. So what happens is, when if an attacker wants to get access into the trademark or these kinds of information, they will target onto the particular individual who is having the access to those kinds of information, and then they will choose a higher official that who can give an order or who can request this access to that particular designated officer, and then they will be giving a video call or email using this deepfake AI. So the individual might give the access. So after getting the access,
को क्यों खिलाती है?
जितना खाती है खा लेती है, नहीं ज्यादा खाती है तो हम क्या करें?
okay, so after that, what happens is, once this trust is established, the attackers will extract sensitive data under the pretense of official instructions. So they will be pretending like this is an official instruction, we need it, but actually the attackers are trying to steal the confidential data. So what happens here, it is intellectual property losses will happen. So what happens is, these intellectual properties will be the most confidential data in a company. They might be using it for research and development purposes. So what happens is, once this data gets leaked, then their research and development and any project which they are working right now will also get affected, because these data are already leaked. So, and then the next thing is, the relationship between employees and management will get affected, because employees now start questioning about the authenticity of any emails or any instructions given from the management. So this prevents the smooth communication between the different hierarchy. So this is so these are the different cases which has happened in the recent year. So that's what I was trying to discuss. I hope everybody understood the four different cases and how it was happened, the methodology they used, and what are the impacts.
Very nice presentation and very nice case history you have narrated. One case was in Africa. There was a huge meeting between director and financial controller, and that certain amount, about 20 lakh dollars to be paid to the bank in this account. Okay. So on the date of payment, one letter containing the same details which was written in this original payment letter was came, and no one could believe that means this is wrong, and they told that everything is okay and you have to pay so much money, and you paid this money to this account, not to this account. Only account number has been changed, and that has been paid also. And after some days, the bank was claiming that your payment has not come. So they investigated the matter, and then later on they found that कि, अरे ये कहाँ चला गया? Where is this amount? So that amount was a total loss. So they were means only means that could not be recovered from them also. But later on, means, someone suggested that you should make some insurance claim for these cyber crimes. So now I don't know what further they had done, but this is the recent case of this year. So our group contains means, our Umesh Badani Saab had come. He has also faced. He has experienced so many things, and he had narrated yesterday. So, what is your reaction of today's webinar, sir? Today's webinar. Can it can the prevention steps narrated by our speakers are sufficient to meet this cybercrime? आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है. Your voice is not coming
Yes, yes.
because.
Now it is available.
Okay,
First, I
okay.
must congratulate the speakers because they have done a lot of good research and work, and they presented quite nicely and in-depth knowledge about this AI used in cybercrime.
Yeah.
Actually, when we were children, we were reading in Rijal comics at that time. And there were in Rijal comics, and there was a character Mandrake and Lothar. A lot of you may remembering that. So he had a brother. He had a brother, and both were magician. He was a magician, and his brother was equally intelligent. But Mandrake went into the right pathway, and his brother was the boss of eight. Eight was the one organization which he was running, and he was running it for the wrong way. And both
Yeah.
were equally intelligent, and they were fighting almost at the various places. They were meeting also, and it was about 30-40 years ago. Now I see all these things is coming true in nowadays. This artificial intelligence is a very good tool in the persons or the organizations who are using it for the right thing. Same way, some brilliant minds with the wrong intention is also using it for the wrong things, and they are equally intelligent. They are equally intelligently using to make money, to rob, to disrupt, to other things. And these our speakers today, Bhavika and her team, narrated it. I must congratulate to bring this very difficult topic for us to make it so simple. So same way, yes, the our corporate world is fighting both. They are creating also competition with AI and other things, and they are also fighting cyber crime. We are more interested when, as an individual, when we get entangled, and every day. Today I was talking to one of my tailor when I was taking, and he told I got a phone call when my son was weeping and telling that Papa हमको बचा लीजिए. And I was so emotional that immediately I was paying 80,000 rupees, and that was a use of AI by mimicking his son's whole tone
Right.
and voice. So, but he could not, he did not pay it because he did not have a mobile through which he can make the payment. So, fortunately, his 80,000 was saved. But all these are use of AI for individual, and yes, it is being used for corporate world also. Thank you, all the speakers, for making these very pertinent topics available to us and narrating us. I must
Thank-
congratulate Amitabh ji and his team also for making these 2 days.
Thank you,
And
sir.
yesterday, unfortunately, it was bad test, but it was a burning example of in a very apt topic where, and we witnessed a live demonstration of cyber crime. that we should take it as a lesson, and that yes, it can happen to any time. It may be some keywords maybe we were using which may had a lead, because they are also worried when everyone is discussing cyber crime. They also don't want that people should know about the intricacies of cyber crime, and these people who are spreading this knowledge of cyber crime and how to deal it, actually their enemy also. Thank you very much for making this 2 days
For your kind
available to us.
information, Badani
Badani
sir,
ji, Badani
Badani
sir,
sir, Nagesh ji, for your kind information on the basis of studied experience, one Rabinder Roy and one Hunter, though 2-3 persons were continuously sending their joining request. So I have denied them. I have denied them. So I thought that they are not known to me. So on the basis of yesterday's experience, I have denied them. So today, luckily, our this webinar was not hacked. So experiences also teacher. हाँ. तो हमने 2-3 बार
Badani sir,
बार फोन. हाँ, नागेश जी क्या बोल रहे थे?
हाँ, बधानी सर, मैं
जी
भी
बताएं।
इंडिविजुअल केस में मतलब मैं हैकिंग का विक्टिम हूँ। तो मैंने क्या किया है, हमें यहाँ रांची में चूंकि मैं अच्छे कॉन्टैक्ट है, सीनियर ऑफिसर जो पुलिस ऑफिसर है, उन्होंने कहा कि आप 1 साल किसी भी प्रकार का ऑनलाइन ट्रांजैक्शन बंद कर दीजिए। मैं सर पूरा ट्रांजैक्शन मैनुअल करता हूँ, चेक से पैसा निकालता हूँ, एटीएम कार्ड है, मैं सबको रोक दिया
हाँ,
हूँ।
भाविका मैम ने इशारा किया है कि
और सर बधानी सर, आपको ताज्जुब होगा,
भाविका मैम ने सजेशन दिया है.
जो भी मेरे अकाउंट है, मैं उसमें मैक्सिमम 10 से 20 हजार से अधिक रखता ही नहीं हूँ। जो होता है उसको या तो एफडी में डाल दो या जो करना है करो, लेकिन जो अकाउंट है ये एक मेरा पर्सनल जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, मैं इस ऑडियंस को बता रहा हूँ कि सारा मैनुअल करता हूँ, और कोई भी ऑनलाइन पेटीएम क्योंकि सारा चीजों में
ये इसके लिए पहले से कहावत बनी है, दूध का जला छाछ भी फूक फूक
बिल्कुल। हाँ, तो वही मैं
लेकिन
फूक फूक के पी रहा
लेकिन
हूँ।
दिक्कत क्या है कि आपके कारण या आपके जैसा जो अनुभव है, अब लोग दूध पीना तो नहीं छोड़ेंगे ना।
नहीं,
यही बात है।
तो मैं हाँ तो बधानी सर, मैं केवल इस ग्रुप में शेयर कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि इसमें थोड़ी हमको ऐसा नहीं है, इसी बहाने अपना थोड़ा सा बैंक चले गए, मतलब थोड़ा मतलब
मैं तो कल बताया ना कि मैं भी विक्टिम हूँ, लेकिन दिक्कत क्या है कि आज के जमाने में इन चीजों से बच पाना बहुत मुश्किल है। ये है। और जो हमारे कलीग्स जो साइबर क्राइम पे जैसे अमिताभ जी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा ना कि वो तो क्राइम कर रहे हैं, अब हमारा अभी देखिए, अब हर फोन कॉल में, जैसा कोविड के बाद ये पहली बार हर फोन कॉल में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इस चीज की जानकारी दे रहा है। हर इंडिविजुअल अभी जब हम फोन लगा रहे हैं तो
बोल रहे हैं फोन करिए।
हाँ, तो ये जानकारी तो आप लोगों को बढ़ा रहा है ना, ये एक बहुत अच्छा उपाय है जो गवर्नमेंट कर रही है।
नहीं, इवन आरबीआई भी पूरे फ्रंट पेज पे अखबार पे पूरा आ रहा है, प्रिकॉशन क्या करना है नहीं करना, ये सब चीजें हो रही हैं। तो मैंने जस्ट अपना पर्सनल ये शेयर किया, और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया आरबीआई फुल पेज एडवर्टीजमेंट, ये काम ना करें, ये काम ना करें, ये काम ना करें, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, ये सब चीजें हो रही हैं। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
ओके, हर्ष जी आवर ग्रेट इकोनॉमिस्ट, यंग इकोनॉमिक, जैसे भाविका यंग हैं और ये अनवर साहब यंग हैं, ये लोगों ने कितना बढ़िया प्रेजेंटेशन दिया। उसी तरह से एक यंग डायनामिक हमारे इकोनॉमिस्ट हैं, वी फील प्राउड ऑफ हिम। हर्ष जी, व्हाट यू वांट टू कमेंट ऑन दिस? हर्ष जी।
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. It was a really fantastic job by them.
Yes, fantastic
And
job.
they were able to cover every topic comprehensively. Though I have a question, like what is the stance of the United Nations in all of this? Like that is the primary organization for the security worldwide. So I guess they would have some sort of thing to say about it. So I would like to know.
Okay. Yeah, Anwar Saab and Bhavika ma'am. Please answer the question of first G.
Yes,
Okay.
I think there are some laws that have been made, but AI is an ongoing thread that is evolving with time. So there are many projects that we can say are going on, not laws. There are projects like I have told about OWASP project that provides guidelines to use AI, because AI is starting to be implemented in businesses as it was not done before. But I think US might be formulating some laws so that AI can be governed. But first, businesses have to start governing AI individually. So, United Nations will start the laws with the help of some experts. They must have hired some experts to know about AI technicalities and what new technologies, like Elon Musk is developing many technologies. So United Nations might have uh, thought of some laws that it might not have shared with us, but they are thinking to formulate some laws or some protocols for utilization of AI, and that can be implemented in future.
and and I would like to add one point here. What happens is AI is an emerging field, and if you want to put a regulation on something, the first thing is you should be able to understand, and you should be able to know every aspect of it. Then only you
Hmm.
can put a regulation on it. At the
Yes.
same time, what happens is, suppose today somebody is an expert in AI, the very next day, as the AI evolves, he becomes a beginner because somebody else would have attained something which he couldn't have. So what happens, and not only that, almost all the countries use AI for the development purposes, research and development. So once a regulation comes, just like in the genetic field, once regulation comes, this affects a country's research and development also, because there will be some limitations. So a proper regulation can only be made when not only one country, when it comes to UN, a lot of countries has to come and collaborate together, and they should be able to properly address, or they will have to form a proper regulation that which can give the protocols in a very definite way. But what happens is, the very next day, AI itself will find a loophole to counter it. So there is a difficulty when it comes to AI, as it is developing day by day, and when new streams are being found, or streams are being cut up by this AI. So every day you can see new apps coming in, and new tools coming in for all these video generation, deep fakes, or content creation. So all these things are spreading, or their new tools are being invented. So to make a proper protocol, first these agencies should be able to very properly understand it, and they should be able to narrate a clear definition of what is and what is not. So I think this is a difficulty when we talk about AI. Thank you.
Hmm. And when these criminals are sometimes arrested, no, so there should be some system to know that from where they are getting these clues and these tricks, from the means new tricks how they are inventing. So what is the base of this this germ is coming in their mind, so to make a precaution against them, no? Acha, okay. Abhay Krishnan Sab and this Om Prakash ji. Om Prakash ji, you want to say something? Om Prakash ji?
नमस्कार सर, सभी बुद्धिजीवी सभी सीनियर्स को नमस्कार सर।
हाँ,
थैंक यू सर, ये भाविका मैडम और अनवर सर को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, इन्होंने अच्छी जानकारी दी। मैं सिर्फ इसमें 3 चीज मैं जोड़ना चाहता हूं सर, कि एक तो अगर हम सतर्क रहते हैं, जानकार रहते हैं, और दूसरा डरते नहीं है, फियर नहीं रखते हैं, तीसरा लालच नहीं रखते हैं। तो अगर ये 3 चीज अगर हम अपने आप में उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं, तो मुझे लगता है सर बचा जा सकता है। और
ये जैसे अभी अफ्रीका वाला केस बताया ना, वो
सर
एकदम सिमिलर केस। मैंने चिट्ठी बना के भेज दिया कि इसके
सर
नहीं, इस अकाउंट में पेमेंट कर दो, उसमें पेमेंट हो गया, वो पैसा डूब गया।
सर
अब उसका एक ही उपाय है कि इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से क्लेम करो। इंश्योरेंस कंपनी भी सच क्रिमिनल मीन्स ऑनलाइन क्राइम पर इंश्योरेंस कवर करती है, उनकी भी आमदनी होती है। तो
सर
अभी तक वो मिला नहीं है वो पैसा, अभी तक इंश्योरेंस से मिला ना वहां से मिला। और $20 लाख की बात है। तो ये तो मतलब आम कहानी हो गई है, तो
सर
जिसको हम लोग गेस नहीं कर पाते।
जी
इमीडिएटली कल शाम को मीटिंग हुआ, बैंक के बड़े बड़े एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर, फाइनेंशियल कंट्रोलर, सब कोई बैठ के मीटिंग किए और फैसला हुआ कि ओके, $20 लाख टू बी पेड। बड़ी कंपनी थी और हमेशा बैंक से, और सिमिलर लेटर बना करके वैसे भेज दिया। और उसमें कोई गेस ही नहीं कर पाया कि क्या है, बस वो ठीक है, आपके वी अप्रिशिएट दैट यू हैव एक्सेप्टेड आवर दिस एग्रीमेंट एंड प्लीज पे दिस अकाउंट। ओनली थोड़ा सा चेंज हुआ है और सब चीज ज्यों का त्यों ओरिजिनल लेटर जैसा, केवल अकाउंट नंबर चेंज कर दिया और पैसा डूब गया।
सर
अब अभी तक वो $20 लाख वो भी बियर करना पड़ा है। तो इसमें समझ में नहीं आता है, लालच की भी बात नहीं है और जानकारी इसकी कैसे होगी ये भी नहीं मालूम। और कल रात की बात है, आज सवेरे ये घटना घट गई और मेरा पैसा सारा चला गया।
सर
तो ऐसा होता है। अब देखिए, थोड़ा और स्ट्रांग होना होगा। अभय अभय कृष्णन जी फ्रॉम भावनगर गुजरात, इज ग्रेट प्रोफेसर। ओके, व्हाट इज योर रिएक्शन? लेकिन हमारे भाविका मैम ने और हमारे ये अनवर साहब ने, और कल जो जैन मैम आई थी, जो चारू मैम आई थी, उन लोगों ने जो इंफॉर्मेशन दिया, और ये 2 दिन का इतना बढ़िया हम लोगों को नॉलेज मिला। और ये रिकॉर्डिंग भी बिना शुक्ला जी बना रहे हैं, तो ये रिकॉर्डिंग भी मिल जाएगी। भाविका मैम, कल की रिकॉर्डिंग हमने भेज दिया है, तो और सबके पर्सनल में भी भेज देंगे। और आज हमने फेसबुक में भी नहीं डाला, 2 प्रिकॉशन लिया। फेसबुक में हमने ये लिंकेज नहीं डाला। और नंबर 1, नंबर 2, जिनको हम जानते थे उन्हीं के घर भेजा है। और अभी तीसरा में इसी हमने ये किया है कि मतलब ये 2-3 अननोन नाम बार बार लिंकेज भेज रहे थे, ज्वाइनिंग का रिक्वेस्ट, हमने उसको ज्वाइन नहीं करने दिया। तो ये इससे शायद देखिए आगे के समय में ऐसा नहीं हो। ये एक प्रिकॉशन अपने वेबिनार को सुरक्षित रखने के लिए किया, क्योंकि इसमें ऐसे ऐसे इंफॉर्मेशन मिल रहे हैं जो मैंने नॉर्मल आदमी को नहीं मिलेंगे। बहुत सारी चीजें हम नहीं जाने। हाँ, व्हाट अभय सिंह जी, आपका रिएक्शन, व्हाट इज योर रिएक्शन फ्रॉम भावनगर गुजरात? अभय कृष्णन जी, अभय।
Good evening, team. First of all, sir, we appreciate this team who is explained about the AI hazard. What's happened, sir? अगर हमारे पास टेक्नोलॉजी अच्छे काम के लिए है, तो कोई टेक्नोलॉजी जितना फायदा देती है ना, उतना ही मेरे नजर में उतना ही नुकसान भी देती है। तो एआई में जो भी नुकसान था वो वी डोंट नो, हम तो बस इतना जानते हैं टेक्नोलॉजी है, बहुत अच्छी चीज है, कुछ भी लेटर टाइप करो वो सही करके उसको भेज देता है। बट मैडम ने और सर ने, अरुण सर ने जो भी डिस्कस किया, रियली दिस इज अप्रिशिएटेड सर। और नाउ वी थिंक अबाउट दिस, इस प्लेटफॉर्म का, जिस प्लेटफॉर्म पे हमें ज्वाइन किया हुआ उसका बहुत फायदा है सर। तो अगेन आई रिक्वेस्ट एवरीवन कि इस तरह के प्रोग्राम को किया जाए। I request this team again do some additional presentation on the same subject. क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि ये अभी भी कम है। थोड़ा सा अभी
on the base of request made by अभय कृष्णन जी, हम लोग रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कि ऐसा प्रोग्राम आप लोग और भी दीजिए भविष्य में। अच्छा, अब लखनऊ से सुपर मास्टर ट्रेनर उमेश जोशी जी, उमेश जोशी,
यस सर,
उमेश जोशी साहब।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू अमिताभ जी। और नागेश झा भी कुछ कहना चाह रहे हैं, उन्होंने रेज हैंड किया है और मैं समझता हूँ
आप
पहले
बोल
नागेश
दीजिए
झा जी
उसके बाद
बोलेंगे, उसके बाद मैं बात करूंगा।
परमिशन चाहिए।
हाँ, अब जोशी जी आप बोल लीजिए, उसके बाद नागेश झा जी का सुन
अच्छा
लेते
हाँ,
हैं।
नागेश झा जी से भी रिक्वेस्ट है ना, क्योंकि ये क्वांटम फिजिक्स के बहुत बड़े जानकार हैं और इतने अच्छे पद पे रहे हुए हैं, तो किसी दिन थोड़ी सी जानकारी इस टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में भी दें। और शायद एक टेक्नोलॉजी दूसरी टेक्नोलॉजी को जन्म देती है। ये कंप्यूटर वगैरह से बहुत पहले ये आई थी, लेकिन इस टेक्नोलॉजी जिसके की जानकार नागेश झा जी हैं, ये भी बहुत ही जानने योग्य है। क्वांटम मैकेनिक बड़ी मतलब हम लोगों के टाइम में ये आई थी और अच्छे अच्छे को समझ में नहीं आती थी, मैं तो आज तक नहीं समझा हूँ। और आज जो भाविका मैम ने और अनवर जी ने जो बताया, रियली बहुत अच्छा बताया। और इसमें मैं थोड़ा सा ऐड करना चाहूँगा कि एआई रोल इन इनहेंसिंग साइबर क्राइम, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस हैज सिग्निफिकेंटली एस्केलेटेड द कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी एंड स्कोप ऑफ साइबर क्राइम। ये तो आप सच बात है ही। एआई ड्रिवन टूल्स इनेबल साइबर क्रिमिनल टू ऑटोमेट phishing attacks by generating realistic email or voice messages that trick users into sharing sensitive information, and thereby they utilize the benefits or advantages. Additionally, AI powered algorithm can analyze vast data set to identify vulnerabilities in systems, making cyber attacks more targeted and effective. All AI automates and enhances phishing attacks, making them more deceptive, and algorithm help attackers identify system vulnerabilities quickly. But AI has definitely enhanced our life activities, and in right from students to scientists, doctors, lawyers, in all professions, we and medical profession, we are using AI role, and therefore we cannot say that we will not be using it at all just to save us from cyber criminals. But at the same time, as they, both the both the lecturers have given us lot of information, we have to use just to safeguard against the cyber criminals. तो थैंक यू वेरी मच अमिताभ जी, आप इस तरह के प्रोग्राम और कराएं। और ये जो यंग आपके स्पीकर्स हैं, ये तो कमाल के हैं, जैसे हर्ष जी हैं,
बहुत
अनवर
कमाल
जी
के हैं,
हैं, और कल एक मैडम
वंडरफुल
और आई
वंडरफुल,
थी
वो लोग गॉड
भाविका
गिफ्टेड
जी हैं।
पर्सन हैं।
इन लोगों से
और
रिक्वेस्ट करें कि इस तरह के सिस्टम
वी
को
आर
हम लोगों को
लकी दैट वी आर
बताएंगे।
गेटिंग
हाँ,
नॉलेज ऑफ
थैंक
दिस
यू वेरी
पीपल।
मच, थैंक यू वेरी
हाँ
मच।
हाँ, अच्छा, अब मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा चंद्रेश्वर खान साहब, चंद्रेश्वर खान साहब। और नागेश जी से मेरा एक कंप्लेन होगा, बिकॉज क्वांटम फिजिक्स के बारे में जानने के लिए उमेश जोशी जी ने कई बार कहा है, लेकिन आप उसके जानकार होते हुए भी आपने एश्योरेंस भी दिया है, लेकिन एक क्लास आपको लेना पड़ेगा, आपने अभी तक समय नहीं दिया है। नागेश झा जी,
पहले नागेश झा जी से
सर
थोड़ा सा सुन लें
मैं
आज के
प्रॉमिस
बारे में।
करता हूं, एक्चुअली मैं एक लाइन बोल दे रहा हूं। अब क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स, क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग को लोग भगवान से स्पिरिचुअलिज्म से जोड़ लिए हैं। तो मैं प्रॉमिस करता हूं 2025 में कभी भी पूरी तैयारी करके मैं दूंगा सर। मैं मतलब प्रॉमिस कर रहा हूँ, मतलब प्रॉमिस मैं ऐसे ही नहीं कर रहा हूँ, दिल से कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसी हैं कि उसके लिए टाइम चाहिए। मैंने बहुत अध्ययन किया है, तब मैं बोल रहा हूँ। एज ए लेमैन मैं समझा दूंगा सबको, लेकिन अब मैं इस टॉपिक पर आ रहा हूँ जिसके लिए मैंने हाथ उठाया। अभी भी सर ये जो मैं बातें कह रहा हूँ, ये थोड़ी अजीबोगरीब आपको लगेगी, लेकिन सच है। पूरा संसार लेफ्टिस्ट और राइटिस्ट पे बटा हुआ है, या आप उसको लेफ्ट राइट को छोड़ दीजिए तो पॉजिटिव निगेटिव में बटा हुआ है। तो निगेटिव एक्टिविटी में जो अभी, आई एम सॉरी, मैं थोड़ा सा गंदी बात बोल रहा हूं, मैं उसके लिए माफी चाह रहा हूं, लेकिन ये सच है। जितने भी गंदे काम हो रहे हैं, ये ड्रग्स, स्मगलिंग, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, मतलब मैं इशारा कर रहा हूं, तो बहुत सारी हिडन एजेंडा रहती है गलत ढंग से पैसे कमाने की। तो एआई कहीं उनके हाथ में चला गया तो बहुत ही खतरा होगा। ये मैं इसीलिए किसी एजेंसी का नाम नहीं ले रहा हूं, क्योंकि ये सारा चीज जब हैक होता है तो हमें भी डर लगता है कि हम पर भी कोई हमला ना हो जाए, क्योंकि मेरा 2 फोन हैक हो चुका है अपने नॉलेज के कारण, इसलिए मैं बहुत संभल के बोलता हूं। तो ये जो निगेटिव एक्टिविटी है एआई की, जैसे एक वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम है सर, ये चाहता है कि आई एम सॉरी टू यूज अगेन द वेरी निगेटिव इंटेंशन ऑफ दैट ग्रुप, कि पूरे संसार में 10% आदमी की जरूरत है, 60 एंड अबव लोगों की जरूरत नहीं है, बूढ़ों लोगों को नहीं चाहिए, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला। मतलब इस तरह के अजीबो गरीब कंसेप्ट आ रहे हैं। लेकिन जैसे जॉर्ज सोरोस है, उनका गंदा काम है, ऐसे ही आपका, मैं सर अभी बोलूंगा नहीं, खाली इशारा कर रहा हूं, नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न रीजन में, मणिपुर, नागालैंड में, और अभी जो अराकान आर्मी है, ब्ला ब्ला, इसकी बड़ी लंबी कहानी है। जब मैं जाना तो मेरा दिमाग घूम गया। ये तो थैंक गॉड कि अभी हमारी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इतनी स्ट्रांग है कि उसको कंट्रोल की हुई है, नहीं तो हम लोग का नॉर्थ ईस्ट रीजन तो, यदि ये सरकार नहीं होती तो सर आपका चला गया होता जो प्लान था। और यही सरकार है जो चाइना को भी मैनेज कर रही है, अमेरिका को भी मैनेज कर रही है, और बांग्लादेश को भी मैनेज कर रही है, और अपना हम लोग सुरक्षित हैं। ये मैं हिडन बात कर रहा हूं। तो लाइक वाइज ये just for Anwar and Bhavika, there are negative forces all around the world, all around the globe, that are misusing AI. In this platform, I don't want to reveal the name of the agency, because I am also scared of my name is coming up, I may be attacked also. That's why I have very, very closely guarded secret information, which is known to Government of India. Government of India is taking all precautions, but at this platform, I can only request one and all, minimize online transactions for your personal safety that I am doing. Rather, online, be cautious for even Paytm and all these things. Everything is UPI, everything is dangerous for a common man. When you are targeted, then you will be disturbed by very, very in a bad manner. तो ये मैं मोटी मोटी बातें कुछ शेयर करना चाहता था। मैं पूरा अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग, क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स पर मैं एक सेशन लूंगा, पूरे 1 घंटे का लूंगा, और उसके लिए मैं तैयारी कर रहा हूं। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Anwar Sahab, I will request you, and Bhavika ma'am, I will request you that once you should come again to add something in this presentation, so that we can know certain new changes has been made for on the basis of rapidly increasing online crimes. So I will request now Chandreshwar Khan Sahab. Chandreshwar Khan Sahab.
जी हाँ, अनवर जी हैं?
Anwar ji
Mr.
हैं?
Anwar is here?
Yeah.
Mr. Anwar is
Yes, sir.
here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So kind of you. Thank you very much.
Oh, welcome, sir. Welcome.
I've been
I am privileged
listening
to share this.
to you and the Bhavika with rapt attention. Why I was listening? Recently, AIDS International and 68th National Convention of very prestigious institute, Indian Institute of Industrial Engineers, one of the very, very founders. So that's how you can say 69, 70 years से वो लोग काम कर रहे हैं, and Tata Steel has been the pioneer. So this time it was on productivity and the industry 4.0 beyond, which we have entered on the use of artificial intelligence for sustainable, profitable development. And my paper was that you can't have a good AI without having the solid EI and SI. EI, emotional intelligence, and SI, spiritual intelligence. 500 participants were regular, they were in the hall, and 5,000 from all over the world were listening. I'm very, very happy. I do not know much about AI. much or very, very less. But obviously, EI and SI, I conduct programs. And I requested the world that we will collapse if we will forget this. Both of you being young, you browse these dimensions so beautifully that I was delighted that the knowledge is in the right hand. So kudos and congratulations to you for a very, very unique kind of thing for saving the country and saving the world. What I request you that since you have the knowledge, presented the case study, so precautionary measure, if you can prepare some of the case studies of our country, of our society, and then do's and do nots, people, those, all of us are afraid. Because I'll take 1 minute, Amitabh for a reason, because getting these experts are not easy. You'll find that when election people were predicting, that was stopped. AI was stopped in between. AI had predicted that NDA will be getting from 300 to 350. And after that, it was said on only once. After that, it was never repeated. And you see how correct was the prediction. Whereas everybody, very doing, very, they have taken the money, large amount of money. They were lying, fooling the people of our country. And not only one side, but everyone. So those who are knowledgeable, they have to take the reins in their hand and have the conviction and courage with the knowledge what you have to protect us, to guide us, and to provide us a society which is hitherto better to live in. Thank you so much, and God bless you for the enormous kind of thing. This is a field which now will not go back. It has come and it's going to stay. But it's going to stay for good or for bad, that all of you are the leaders. Thank you very much to you and to all the people who are sitting for 2 hours. They have a quest. And that's how, since we have the quest, so we will request that as and when we want to be educated, kindly educate us. Thank you very much. God bless you. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अमिताभ जी, आपने इन यंग लोगों को जिस तरह से स्पॉट आउट किया है, ये स्पॉटेड हैं और इस यात्रा में चल चुके हैं, अभी दूसरे जगह का केस स्टडी ला रहे हैं, but very soon what you have suggested, they may come into the picture of that also, that how it has been done and how emotional and spiritual intelligence should be the part of our total system along with the artificial intelligence. Thank you so much. God bless you, Amitabh ji. You are doing a wonderful work. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Bless us also, and bless us our this group also, so that this may continue also. And Anwar Sahab and Bhavika ma'am, you have been requested by Chandreshwar Khan is the best faculty award winner of India, and he was a great personality of Tata Motors. So he is requesting that Indian cases also should be taken into consideration, so that we can know that what is happening in India and what steps we should take immediately in India. So next time we want to listen on this topic, sir. Are you ready, sir? Anwar Sahab?
Anwar ji,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
We are lucky that we will be re-listening you and Bhavika ma'am and your team. So we will request Harshji also to speak again, because it's a long time to listen him also. He is a very good speaker also in economics and other subjects also. And we pray our Almighty God that our guardian Prasad ji, who has been admitted in the hospital, he should be well soon, and he should come back in home, and in next Saturday Sunday he should again come as chief guest. तो मैं इसी के प्रार्थना के साथ मैं सभी को बधाई देता हूँ, धन्यवाद देता हूँ इतना सुंदर प्रोग्राम बनाने के लिए। और वास्तव में ये रिकॉर्डिंग, और विनय कुमार जी को तो बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि हर 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 चीज की रिकॉर्डिंग भेज देते हैं, और ये रिकॉर्डिंग हम लोग स्टोर करेंगे और इसको बार बार सुनेंगे, और हम लोग की नॉलेज में वृद्धि होगी। जहां भी कमी होगी उसको हम लोग मेकअप कर लेंगे। हम बटानी साहब का, चंद्रेश्वर खान साहब का, नागेश जी का, विनय जी का, ओम प्रकाश जी का, हर्ष जी का, अनवर जी का, भाविका जी का, सभी का स्वागत करते हैं। सभी को प्रणाम। एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम वी आर गोइंग टू मीट विद नेक्स्ट बर्निंग और नेक्स्ट गुड चैप्टर। ओके, सभी को प्रणाम।
जी
थैंक यू सर,
प्रणाम।
प्रणाम सभी को, प्रणाम।
प्रसाद साहब का फोन आ रहा था, लेकिन बाद में उन्होंने कहा कि गलती से लग गया था। हमने 2-3 बार लगाया, लेकिन तब तक उनका मैसेज आया कि वैसे दब गया था, लेकिन वो मेरे ध्यान में थे। मैं कल फिर सुबह में करता हूँ। थैंक यू सर। ठीक,
Thank you sir once more for inviting me to this privileged session, and I'll be keeping in mind the advices which Chandreshwar sir has given to me, and I will surely incorporate all these advices he has given me in my next sessions. Thank you sir. Thank you for inviting me.
God bless you. God bless you, Anwar Sahab. We are very happy to listen to you today.
Yeah.
Thank you sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are the join. Very good. Very good. So
Thank you
nice.
sir. Thank you sir.
So nice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.